there is 8 sewers. So there's 8 sewers. I have done a pass on these around about a year and a half ago, so it shouldn't be too bad. It will just be mainly checking the markers and stuff like that. So we will be streaming as long as it takes us to essentially get through this. Check all the markers. Oh, let's get rid of all the FX first, because we don't need all of that. But yeah, stuff like this where there's a blue marker going into the bench, so we need to shift that over. I'm kind of OCD about those. I don't think there's going to be too many markers that are wrong in this, so. But we will be doing all of the normal finalization stuff, because this was at a time I did all the finalization pass for the sewers at a time where the tool that we use didn't work. So yeah. Like this is... I'm gonna rotate that 180. Make sure all the door markers are in the right place, and then we'll get to running our finalization pass. But yeah, hope everybody's done well. I know, how's everybody been over the past 2 weeks? Hope you've all been well, doing well, had a good time. I mean, you've been without me, so of course you've had a good time. Like, you know, you've been without my obsessive babbling, so of course you've all had a good time. Because I do talk an absolute lot of nonsense, so like all the time. But yeah, in all seriousness, I hope everybody's doing okay. But yeah, it definitely wasn't my... I know I'm going to keep going on and on about it. It definitely wasn't my intention to not stream for a while, but you know how it is when life gets in the way and kicks you in the balls. It's not a lot you can do about it, unfortunately. Yeah, as I said, I don't think this is going to take me too long to get through these sewers, but I will be streaming as long as it does take me to get through the sewers. Are the sewers technically a dungeon? They're their own thing. They're their own thing, I guess. I wouldn't class them as a dungeon, but I wouldn't class them as an interior. They're just their own thing, you know. If you wanted to put a label of a dungeon on it, yeah, that's probably the closest match, I guess. But I just wouldn't call it quote unquote a dungeon if in the typical sense. I guess the is the best way of saying it, really. As a project looking at any major issues? No, not really. It's just an absolute shit ton of playtesting that we're doing now. There's no major issues. It's just playtesting takes time at the moment. That's the long and short of it. If I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Hey Esper, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Okay, let me just check all the doors. That's it's fine. Okay, that is good. Any weird bumps or lumps? Not really. Now we can start doing all of the pathing tests. Good. Glad you're doing okay, Esper. Thank you. That's good to hear. Yeah, there's no real major issues. It's just mainly playtesting, quest work. There's some UI that's being done still. UI is just a never-ending thing, but aside from that, it's pretty pretty consistent in what everything holds in a way. That didn't make any sense. Thanks for the save, Esper. I'll get that save in a bit. Oh shit. I'll get it once I've finished the pathing tests. Yeah. So all in all, it's doing well. No majors, as far as I'm aware, at least. There could be something that I'm not aware of, but as far as I'm aware, everything is going very, very well. Like, we've got some external playtesters without going into too much detail who they are, but we've got some external playtesters. They've been putting in quite a bit of work. So yeah, it's all in all, it's been really good, to be honest with you. But yeah, that's the market sewer done already. So yeah. And then we got the arena, I believe, is the next one. How's it going, Kirsten? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. It has been a while. That teaches me for saying it in a weird voice. That's direct karma right there. Oh my god. Good, glad you're doing okay. Glad you're doing okay. It's going. The same as you can say for pretty much everything on Skyblivion. Is just, it's going. This is what happens is I don't talk a lot, okay? I mean, I talk a bit for my job, but I don't continuously talk like this a lot. So when I do stream, it does strain a little bit, especially if I haven't done it for a while. It gets to you a little bit. Why is that like that? I guess you can get up on this. I would honestly put it in front of the... because that's going to be the reference, yeah. I'm going to move that to just be in front of it. So yeah. Yeah, almost killed me. Arr, me mateys. That's what I get for trying to be entertaining, okay? I'm just a failure at trying to entertain people. That's basically what it comes down to, I think. Why the fuck is that like that? There's no way an NPC is getting up there. Just forget about it. Just forget about that idea right now. Especially when there's stairs and a bridge over. Like, there's no need for it. Did see this, though. This interesting little thing. You think he's... Hey, brave Sir Robin, let me check. Yes, you did. You did the last one as well. We've just done the market. This is Beneath the Bloodworks, and then the Palace Sewers you also did. How's it going, dude? It's been a while. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, you definitely did make some of these. Sewer King. The Sewer King. I think you've still got the nickname or something like that of that, haven't you? Is that... Or what was your nickname on the dev server? Who knows? It's been too long. It's been too long is the point. It's been too long. Well, that's never going to work. Yeah, you need to come back and join us once again. Oh dear, but all seriousness, I'm glad you're doing okay. It's so many in a row, yeah. You're just like, 3 in a row. Peace out. I'm good. So many windy corridors here. Yeah, this one's a pretty big beastie sewer. I think you can get through there, mate. I guess we'll find out. I'm gonna go back and check those doors in the other areas. Oh, that's clipping through the wall. Right. I think that's the entire dungeon we've just looked over. So, well, sewer, dungeon, whatever the fuck you want to call it. There's a lot of rubble piles and stuff like that in these places. So, right. I guess we'll start by trying to work our way back from here with the pathing tools and see where we end up. I think you could... It's a bit temperamental. I think if I did something like that, that would fix it. While we're going through here, we'll fix these bits as well. Just mainly all the tight, small spaces that they need to be able to get into. like that. I wasn't sure whether an NPC would be able to get behind that stuff, but they can. So apart from those pathing issues, looks pretty good. So we should be able to click on that and that, or that and that, and that's the path an NPC would take to get from that door to that door. Or if we wanted them to get from that door to that door, that green line is the path they would take in order to get from there to there. Or if they wanted to get from there to there, like, that is the path that they would take to get from that door to that door right there, which is quite a long path, but it works. Otherwise, it would be yellow. So, okay, any weird spots that I can see? Doesn't look like. That's fine. Never seen the pathing tool. So what you do is in the nav mesh toolbar, there's that little line with the 3 dots right next to the balance for optimization. It brings up this window. You could like pick a character, so it gets their body mass. We just picked Jeremy. It gives it a radius of 22, and then you can right click on a triangle and then right click on another triangle, and then it will path it. If a NPC can't get somewhere, it either shows a yellow dot or it shows a yellow line and shows you where they can't actually get through. So it's actually very useful for debugging nav mesh, essentially, because it is a nav mesh tool. So it will tell you if something's too steep or they can't squeeze through a narrow gap or something like that. So it's really cool. Like, the other tool is an overlay, but it doesn't really work. It just doesn't work. But it looks fun to use. Yeah, you just keep right clicking, right clicking, right clicking, right clicking, and then yeah, you'll get there eventually. You ever use the bigger NPC bodies for some levels? Like, so we go by it based on follower. So ogres and minotaurs will get stuck in some places, a bit like the Blackwood dungeon that we showed off, one of the Iliad ruins, I think it was, where they just can't get through tight areas, and that's just because they are larger ones. Literally for probably 95% of dungeons, normal humanoid NPCs will get through most places. But so you can't make every single dungeon accessible to the big NPCs. So just generally speaking, no. I don't really. We don't test for the bigger ones unless it's a specific level dedicated to those NPCs, and then we might. So if that makes any sense, I hope that makes sense. Right, this is another Brave Sir Robin dungeon, I believe. Going down to the abyss. Yeah, there's really not that many dungeons with big NPCs. I probably can count them on one hand how many dungeons there are that have got big NPCs like minotaurs or something like that. There's really not a lot. We'll go this way first. Yeah, there's just really never. There's just no point in testing for certain things, and that is absolutely pointless. Don't think you're gonna get behind here anyway, so we'll just move a chair more in the way for that. Then we'll put a jump link there instead or something. Right, that's good. That's just a straight shot. Okay. I forgot that this is like a one-way dungeon where NPCs have to go jump down to be able to get from A to B. This might be a bit tricky though, because it's not a direct one. I'll see what the pathing tool cooks up just there. It should be fine. I had a crazy concept art for yeah, that'd be cool to see. And move that door over there where it should be. Right, let's get some testing going, shall we? See, that's what it does. If an NPC can't get from A to B, that's what it essentially does, is it starts creating those sort of triangles, so well, those sort of colors. It's a shame that it doesn't. I might ask Robert for that one as maybe a feature request for CKPE. The ability for it to remember what NPCs were being used for the pathing test tool, because at the moment you have to choose one every single time and it's a bit annoying. Just so it remembers. So if I want it to get to there. Oh, it does work. There you go. It does do a jump. And this one should do a jump just here. Yep. Never mind. The pathing works. It doesn't work there, mind you. I think that's
it just works.
A lost cause just there. It just works until it doesn't, which it doesn't work just here. Let's just block that off a little bit. There we go. That sounds like a you issue. And a defeatist attitude. Okay, topside. You know what? I think I tested it a year ago and it actually did work, so... Unless that's changed recently, who knows? Well, that's the prison sewers. We've now got the temple ones, which I believe... is southwest. Is the first one. Right, let's give this a look over, shall we? Who actually did this one? Oh god, I nav meshed this one. Oh god. There's going to be so many errors on this one. Because I did it. I have no faith in my abilities, okay? Zero. Absolutely none. Don't make me ban you, Glitz, okay? I don't real quick and I that. Ah, that's all good. All good. It just would have been cool to see that. Maybe Hinamoto still has it. He's a hoarder. I feel like he's a hoarder at least of all his work. So I doubt he would have got rid of anything. So maybe he still has it. I will have to inquire and ask later. I didn't think it would be able to get there. That's what it does as well, is it stops at certain places from going from A to B, so... Right, just here, eh? You know what, let's just... There we go. And then the other one was actually called the Temple District sewers. I think's a bit bigger. Just a smidge bigger. Right, marker check first. I don't think there's many seats and markers and weird and wonderful bits in some of these. I think they are just full of enemies, first and foremost. Right, I guess we'll start over here then. Who nav mesh this? Oh god, it was me again. It's still, oh yeah, it's still the same fucking sewer system, twat. Hey, ta-da. I appreciate it. I appreciate the words there. That was loud. I'm a loud person. If you don't like loud things, this is the wrong stream for you. Oh dear. But no, it's I'm not generally loud. Only kidding. Is that the entire dungeon? No, I haven't got around this part, have I? No, I've only done like half of it. God damn it. Don't know why I sounded a bit like Bane there. This is another jump link hell for topside. But hey, not my problem. Until it gets made my problem. Oh dear. It'd be funny if it wasn't true. You want chains and nav meshing. That's a term I've never heard before being used to describe myself. I wouldn't call what I'm doing quote unquote nav meshing though. I'd probably call it just checking over shit. That's a new term that I've just coined right there. Just checking over shit. That's what we do here. I'll give you that one. That just goes round in a loop. Okay. Any weird shit? No. All looks good. Right. Pathing test time. Sometimes when it goes yellow, it's just because I haven't clicked in the right spot. Which is absolutely fine, and it does happen, unfortunately. Because you can click, like, out here, and it just doesn't like it. And that one was absolutely perfectly fine. Fucking gasp, shock, horror. Just the sewers that are in the final. Okay, North Tunnel up next. That's half the sewers we've done in an hour. That's not too bad. Though I think some of the other ones do have a bit more... what's the word? They're a bit bigger. Sewer N? Sewer system N01 is the North Tunnel. I think these are just kind of tunnels. So we should be fairly good. I don't think there's going to be much in the way of errors or markers. Just a random random bed here, there, and everywhere, and a random chair. I don't think it's going to be too bad, this one. You merely adopt triangles, but yeah, pretty much. Are the sewers an area you actually want to explore with Skyblivion? I hate going through them original. See, this is the errors that we're catching right now. I'd say so. There is, as far as I'm aware, without saying it, even though we have shown it, there is a unique piece of there's a unique brain. My brain is just completely shut off. There's a unique piece of apparel down here, so I'd definitely say it's worth exploring. And I think it's the only place you can get it in the game that we've placed down here, so... But you'll have to find out what that is when you play Skyblivion. Yeah, it's fucking massive, this sewer system, comparatively. Okay, that's fucked. So there's two areas in this system that just will not work, which is here, so we can cut that off. And then just here and just here. But the rest of it works fine. Let's that's all good. And then we've got NO2 just here as well. I was getting a bit worried there because I couldn't see any nav mesh in them. I was like, Right, check for any seats or the like. No, just that guy over there. Right. Check-in time. I don't think some of these have been changed since we initially did it, so we shouldn't come into too many of those kinds of issues. I'm not going to bother putting that jump link back either. As much as I want to ruin Kirsten's day with putting jump links everywhere. I don't think we've got a north exit one now, because we slimmed a lot of the sewers down from memory. So this is just Arboretum, which is Southeast Tunnel. Yeah, sewer system Southeast. I think we've done the majority of the really big ones. That's got some funkiness to it. We'll stay on this side. I feel like someone's accidentally pressed refinalize on this one with the cover. Whoops. Okay, that's an issue. That's an issue. Okay. Can I fix this issue? I think I can. I'll make that wider. And where was the other issue? Just here. That's an easy fix. Okay. Okay. I can't do that. Okay. Okay, good, good, good. That was the southeast tunnel, wasn't it? Yes. So technically we've only got two more, which is the Elven Gardens and the Talos Plaza. I'm probably going to do the Talos Plaza one first, because the Elven Gardens one is technically classed as a main quest location, so we'll save that to last. But I honestly thought this was going to take me a lot longer today than what it actually is taking, so... Which, I don't know if is a good or a bad thing. I suppose it's a good thing. Okay, we'll go left first. Cool. Double back on ourselves. I don't think an NPC is going to bother getting back here. Same just here, really. So some of these places I'm just not going to bother putting the jump links back. They just don't need like 20 million jump links all over the place. That's all. Hey, this is a big one. In a way. Why is that like that? I could see it being like that, but I don't know why it was pointed up way like that. That's an interesting interesting way for that to be. Okay, so I'm removing those generally and traverse areas performance game thing. No. They can't fit through that small gap. If the gap's too small, they can see the nav mesh on the other side. They will try, but they will just walk into thin air or do some weird shit. So it's just best to remove stuff like that. So that when I do these pathing tests that I'm doing right now, it doesn't show any errors. Makes my life a lot easier from doing these pathing tests. Less errors I've got to fix, the better, obviously. Like that is an error. I can fix the width of. Like that. Oh, like, just like that. Is that another one of those? That one makes sense because that's like a ramp up, so that would make sense. Wow. Apart from those few issues, there wasn't really any issues. Don't see anything out of place either, so banging. Absolutely banging. And the last one is the Elven Gardens. Which is 010203. Yes, it is. I should probably have a look at that other one that we saw as well. Which one was it? It was the North Tunnels, was it? It was. Exit. North. There isn't a north exit, okay. I've fucked it up. I fucked it up! Elven Gardens. Oh, there we go. 01. These I remember being a bit bigger. Because they are... The fuck is here? Okay. Whatever. As long as there's doors... Yeah, there's doors. That's going to cause an error. But... It's fine. I think this water's actually deep enough to swim in, so that's the reason why there's actual water in some of these. We'll find out in a bit. When I get back over to that side, we can have a look. O3. O3? Somewhere in O3. I don't think it matters though. I think if there was doors randomly missing from the sewers, we probably would have noticed it by now. It's probably just something left over from when we made them. I would say, at least. Let's see any real major errors in this one. So once I've finalized this one, then I'll click on them and see where they go. Is it me? I mean, I know it's pointless me asking you guys. It's fucking warm in here. I was just about to say, is it me or is it warm? And I was just like, how the fuck are you guys gonna know? What AC? The amount of times I have to explain the AC predicament is kind of funny. Yeah, that's that done. Oh, I didn't even see that. 03 goes to there. O3 goes to there as well. Unless... Maybe they're not a mistake. I'll have to see about. I might have to ask Matthew about that one. Just got here. What we're working on. The Imperial City sewer system. Currently. Ah. I'm sure you recognize this bit of the sewer system, which is why it's considered main quest, so... Because of these guys. The Mythic Dawn. Maybe we're not using O3 glitz, and that's why the doors are in the void. Because we are not using O3 anymore. Hang on, let me message Matthew quickly, one sec. There you go. I've sent him a message. I will still QA 03 just in case, but there's only 2 doors for 03 and they both link to the void, so I don't think we're actually using it. It looks very bland. Look, there's not much detail at all. Like, there's no detailing at all, apart from a guy in a chest, you know. I feel like we've cut 03 out of the game, so maybe I just leave it there. Exactly. I don't think we're using 03. Which makes sense. It does make sense. Well, this is awkward because I was planning on streaming for about 2 to maybe 3 hours, and we've done all of the stuff that I planned on doing. I guess we could QA some wilderness cells, maybe. I'll start a new plugin, but yeah.
Our ancient world seemed newborn in his eyes. No place could
Let me pull up the claim sheet on my phone. Claim sheet, even.
He followed a path of his
own,
and he strayed in the void as a
wayward wanderer.
Despising the path.
Right. I've been doing some QA on some of the settlement interiors, but I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 10 to do. So maybe we do them.
He did find a home in the city below, where life neither purpose nor honor can hold.
See how many we get done. Finalizing houses. I don't know what else to say. Houses, just houses, because they are technically houses. Let me just. So we've got Satha, which is a Bleaker's Way house. Oh, that's why I had a Navmesh view on. I was like, why isn't it hiding? Right, let's save Crafty Tom QA part 3. This will be part 3 of my plugins. Well, as I say, I just didn't expect us to get through the sewers that quickly. Heavens come to claim its prize.
step out of your flesh, float higher and higher. Your sins will be paid. We'll snuff out the fire.
Right. I say the settlement interiors are very small, a lot of them, so we will be getting through them quite quickly. Hopefully, that's the hope at least. Okay, definitely can't get through there. Definitely can't get around there. Okay. That's fine. We can eat that. Make it like that instead. This. What I'm going to do. Move the table slightly that way so they can actually get round there. And then just put a this in here. There we go. Jeremy, where are you? There we go. Sorted. Right, that's that one done. I think people underestimate how quickly it is to how quick it is to get through some QA. Thanks for the save list. Because people think it like, especially what I do, people think like, oh, he's adjusting every little bit of nav mesh. Oh my god, it's going to take him so long. I'm just like, no, it's a, like, doing nav mesh QA work is very quick if it's not, the nav mesh is not fucked. But a lot of people think it's a lot more involved than what it actually is. Because that's 2 interiors we've done. Shagol. It's just a case of making sure everything functions correctly. I'm going to change that. And also, it's important that every NPC can get to their bed. If they can't, then it just causes a whole bunch of issues with scheduling and stuff like that. So we do have to make sure every NPC's bed is as accessible as possible. Ulfgar. It's the family house. Ulfgar, 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 Ulfgar. I was just making sure I was in the right house. That was all. FX. I think he's supposed to be sat on the crate. Fine, they're all fine, they're all fine. Well, we're all working as hard as we can. I have faith. I have all of the faith. Hey. 5 Stream Street. Hell yeah. That's what we like to see. Even if it has been a while. I say it's a tricky question to answer that. We don't give out percentages as a matter of just sort of principle, I guess. Just because the context gets taken the wrong way. So it's best just not to say a percentage. Unfortunately. I do get the wants to have percentages and stuff like that. I do get it. But yeah, it's also tricky to quantify a percentage as well. Like, yes, I have quote unquote percentages in front of me that I could easily tell you, but I don't think that's gonna cause any good if I was to say them, you know. I don't think it would do anybody any good, to be honest with you. But honestly, in the last few months, the amount of progress is fucking ridiculous. How much we've made in the last few months, it's like astonishing. How much work has been handed in, how much has been done, how much playtesting has happened. It's yeah. I'll never be freed from the triangles, unfortunately. Oh, I feel like I'm going to sneeze again. Or not. As I've said before, AI is not a magical bullet for what we're doing here, so it wouldn't really help. Oh, I just read your message. I just saw AI and I was just like, oh god, here we go. What, just train a bot on my mind? Like, you could give it a go. I think it would just be total mush. Because my brain works on total mush, so I don't think using my brain to train an AI is the brightest idea. Oh dear. It's not. Is it remixed? No, it's not remixed. It's just Witcher 3 music. It's not even a remix. Yeah, it has. It's really been good, the playtesting. Like, hey, Senatori, how are you doing? What is sleep, okay? Sleep? What is that? There's no such thing as sleep here, okay? Hope you're doing well, though, Sanatori. Guess it would have to be that one. Is he having a piss over the railway? It looks like he's having a piss over the railing. Oh shit, I never get raided. Ancient Sithis, thank you for the raid. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Dang, was hoping you would have invented it. There's no invention of sleep. There is no invention of sleep. Can we get a shout out for Ancient Sithis? How's it going? Hope you have had a great stream. I'm guessing you were doing something, something Skyrim related, potentially? What were you doing? Oh, well, it's been 5 years since you played Witcher 3, yeah. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to new expansion as well, to be honest with you. And I know someone called Topside is probably definitely looking forward to a Witcher 3 expansion. As you could probably tell by their username. I think that's all the chairs sorted. I can't wait for Skyblivion. Yes. Hope. It was all going well at the moment, so I'm sure it will be out sooner rather than later. So excited for it, yeah. I still need to play Witcher 3, but it's on my list to do. It's on my list. I'll get round to playing it one day. Did I not hide the FX? No, I didn't. Okay. Oh, that's going to be a tight gap. Can I move this back any? Just there. Might be able to sneak it in. That is a tight room. Gee. I wish I had a crystal ball, you know. In a way, in a way. Oh, they're just beds that are not being used. Nice. Oh, this is the shit ones, isn't it? I hate these sort of tables. Especially when you got to squeeze the nav mesh around them. Ugh. Ugh. All okay. That's all fine. I never know whether those green stains are meant to be piles of sick or if they're just supposed to be like beer stains. I never really know. Beer spills. They always look like a pile of sick to me. I don't know what it is. It's just they all just look like a pile of sick. Okay, we've got issues. We've got issues already. And it's this bed that's the issue. I knew it was going to be. Okay, that works. Exactly. We don't need. No one needs sleep. None of the NPCs need sleep. Okay. Absolutely none of them. Way. Alwyn's house. Alwyn. Alwyn's the fish guy, isn't he? This looks exactly like a chicken Mike house. Because of how many triangles there are. Cliffshire, well, that's a new one. No, that isn't. So, Cliffshire is... Cliffshire, and I know this because Kyle's mentioned it, is the settlement up in the Cloven Highlands. Just so. But Kyle said that before. There's a few houses up there. So, considering it's almost, how about some numbers? How about no? There will be no numbers. It will just be one day, it'll be like, we're releasing on this date, and that is the warning that you will get. Yeah, it's not too far from Cole, yeah, that's true. close that gap a little bit. Go. And that's that one. Okay, we've got 2 left. And they are all both way non. Way non. Have we done the chapel? I think we have. Where? Yeah, I've already done the chapel, yeah. It won't be a shadow drop, no. Not that I know of, at least. Let's do the house first. No, let's do the lodge first, I guess. Because that's the... Yeah, let's do the lodge first. Right. Let's do a little bit of a tidy up job on this one. There we go. Jeremy. Can't get over there. Can get over there. Easy fix for that one. Blink. No warnings. Save. And that is lodge. Right. I've only got one settlement interior left, which is the one that all of you guys will recognize. Um, duh, 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 duh. Ah, nice. I can't remember that, to be honest. To say someone that has were the most difficult areas now or are the worst ones? Nah, like I still think caves are by far the worst thing to nav mesh out of everything. Maybe even leak the release date to the guy who leaked the release date. No, we'll honestly everything's very closely kept. I don't think we'll suffer a leak or anything like that. I don't think so. I've already QA'd this one a little time ago, so I don't think there's going to be too much to really change in this place. Yeah. Just run the pathing tests. Oh. You're not allowed to do that, topside. Oh dear. But yeah, that's pretty much done. Right. Waiting on house. There is an interior called Vineyard House and Basement, but I cannot find it. It doesn't exist anymore. I know where it is in the exterior world space. If I... The house is... It's just here. It's just there. 15... 1622. 1622. Isn't it connected to foot? No. No, it was one of Dan's first interiors he ever made. But maybe he deleted it or something. There's a door still there. Vineyard House. Still exists. And there it is. It still exists, and it's still got nav mesh in it. I just had to go in it the wrong way round. And that will be the last one. Oh, that's why. Because he's missed... Okay. There it is. It's showing now. Okay. Fuck's sake. Thanks for the save. Azanda, I thought you were just doing sewers today. We finished sewers in extremely quick time period. So I decided to see if we could finish up some of the houses as well. So that's basically where we got to, is we finished the sewers relatively quickly, and we're just doing housework right now. That sounds so funny. We're just doing housework. But no, the sewers were really quick to do. But yeah, we're nearly done with the fucking houses as well. And I've got nothing else for today after this, so... Well, that's in the fucking wall. There we go. I'll put it off to the side. Same as this. I know that's got an arm, but that will. Clean house is well organized, happy house. This is a mess though. Oh my god. I hated doing the nav mesh for this house. Like, with a passion. It's just awkward. That's through the wall as well. God damn it. There we go. Who's that? Gub! Gub! How's it going, Gub? Thank you for the 9 months. Really appreciate it. Maybe. I'm joking, I do. How an NPC is going to get behind this bar, I will never know. Why is there so many bits of bar? What the fuck? It's just a bit. It's just been kit bashed together. Oh dear. I say, this was Dan, who was Heavy Burn's first house that he ever worked on, apparently, in Skyblivion, so that's why. So you can't hold it against someone's first interior, so. That looks way better though. That can be removed. It's all fine. Right inside here. This is why I never liked doing this interior in terms of nav mesh, because it's so fucking tight and small. If the nav mesh doesn't work, bar stools can't be reached. Switch to bar stools. Static one, yeah. No, I think it's not the bar stools that are the issue. It's the bar itself. Okay, that works anyway now. Okay, I'll have to adjust that again. I love it. It's not the bar stools that the issue, and then we end up. The fuck? You know what? You know what? You're coming with me. When in doubt, move the entire table. That's my new motto. That should give it a lot more room round everything. There you go. Fixed. Just move the fucking table. Therefore, it is fixed, and we shall rejoice. I don't know why I'm on 1-1 today. Oh dear. Sorry guys, one tick. Yeah. Yeah, it's under party. But no, that's all the settlement houses done then, in that case. Yeah. That's a lot. That's a lot that we've done today, actually. I'll keep playtesting tools on. I need to get a ID of a sewer so I can see where's what. Okay, because we'll have a walk through the sewers for the last little bit. Looks great. Appreciate that. Um, Sky B Imperial Sewer System. Okay. Sky B Imperial Sewer System. Sky B Imperial Sewer System. Okay. Let's see if we can remember that, okay? NO1? Oh, fuck's sake. I'm sure NO1 was 1, wasn't it? N01. Or we've got... Let's just do arena. Let's just put in arena. Fuck it. Sky B. Oh, COC. It'd help if I remembered the COC. It would help if I remembered the COC. That's for sure. This stream is all about the COC. Yeah. I'm just going to wait for everything to load and finish loading. Ling. Okay. Put on the... Actually, we'll just put on the fine steel stuff. Just make sure we equip the magic sword that gives us all of the damage. I love how the sewers look. Vampire. You actually sleep in a coffin? Lol. Like how sewery they look. Southeast tunnel, that way. It's just a plugin. It won't be included in Skyblivion. However, I will ask to see if they can release the skipper, the playtesting playtesting plugin as a mod post-release. I'll happily do that. It's been 3,000 years. Market sewers. Mark. Let's go to the market sewers. Nailed it. Gonna struggle so bad with lockpicking. Get fucked. Arena. I feel bad. He didn't even get a chance to get up. The gate is open remotely. There's no sounds on that door yet, so just be being mindful. Very well oiled, yeah. The best defense basement. Hey Laurie, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. There's the market again. The North Tunnel. You could get lost down here for days, I think. The market sewers. Those wall torches are awfully familiar. I have never played a Zelda game ever. Apart from a little bit of Breath of the Wild. The fact that there's... I mean, there is some signs, that's for sure. Has this got a sign on it? Or is it just a corridor? The North Tunnel. We're back at the North Tunnel. Charge! I don't know what you mean, Azanda. I've never seen those torches before in my life. What's this? This is Cyrodiil. So that goes to the south of the island. That's another exit. I think it's south. I want to see if I can get to one of the more interesting sewers. Yeah, our rats are invisible, by the way. They're just a head. Don't know why. But they're just a head at the moment. You could say they're ahead of the game right now. Been fully incorporated. That's a bit of a stretch, Shazanda. Even you know that one is a bit of a stretch. Southeast tunnel. Ooh, we definitely haven't been this way. Arboretum. This way. I'm not being... Oh, that's the actual Arboretum. Not the Arboretum sewers. Okay. That's because I hadn't killed him. I was like, why can't I move? I need to kill the damn thing. That's another exit to Cyrodiil. There's the arena again. It is literally just a fucking maze. If I ask for the Mo Crab nicely, yeah. Minus 10.5? Minus 10.5. Oh, that is nowhere near. I can never remember which... That's me. Don't worry about it. Yeah, close enough. Oh, I think, from memory, guys, I want to say, give me a second, because I have a feeling from what I saw the other day, I think I saw this in one of the channels, which is a big moment as well. No, okay. Never mind. I thought it was being done, but it's all good. I still... Funny, it's like flat. Just a bit of a mess. Where's that vineyard house that we were nearly with? It's literally right there. Can I ride the butterflies? No. Unfortunately not. I thought Lod had been added to it. I thought I saw it somewhere, but yeah, maybe not. Yeah, there's that little vineyard house. Nibbon Winery. I guess it makes sense. I steal all the grapes. It does make me laugh how many people I see in the comments and that say, like, that it's so far away, it's unpolished, it's not real and stuff like that, and I'm just like, how can you say this is not real? You know? It very much is real. So, there's Lindau. Sorry, Vilverin. Fucking Lindau. Open Vilverin. Yeah, we don't care about it, to be honest. People are gonna have their own opinions, but yeah. But it just makes me laugh every time I read something like that. That's all.